This is the Morning Drive, brought to you by NationofBlue.com, the king of UK fan websites. Good morning, Cat fans. It's Fake Billy Clyde with NationofBlue.com. This is the Morning Drive. Not sure how long the show's going to go today. We got a lot of news to catch up on. Celtics win. Danny Jet's out. Derek Locke breaks an arm. Updates on Eric Bledsoe. Football coaches make the news. The wrong kind of news. What about Calipari to the NBA? Yeah, that's back again. So, buckle up. We're about to get started. First off, let's talk about Celtics win last night over the Los Angeles Lakers. They even up the series 1-1 after a disappointing Game 1 by the Celtics. They come out ready to play in Game 2. This is what the series is supposed to be if you watch that game. Very physical, head-to-head matchups at all positions. Rondo pulls out a triple-double. It wasn't a very pretty triple-double. However, it's just raw hustle, was there at the right time, made all the plays, and made a huge difference in the game. And Ray Allen setting a new NBA record for three-pointers with 8 of those. It was unbelievable. He was like he was not human. He was a robot. He was on fire, whatever you want to call it. He could not be stopped. So Celtics and Lakers will play on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Be ready for that one. Danny Jet. We turned our UK fan hotline into the Danny Jet tip line over the last few weeks. Looking for tips. iSean UK, thanks for calling in. But Danny Jet has turned up. He actually registered on our site, and we're supposed to start working with him a little bit, and he just vanished. But he has turned up. He posted something on his site, and his post basically says he's getting out of the blogging game. He's afraid to take jobs away from the mainstream media. He wants to protect jobs and newspapers and I guess the traditional media. So thanks, Danny, for looking out for Jerry Tipton and John Clay and those guys. Your jobs are safe now, fellas. Y'all can wipe the sweat off your brow. Don't get so nervous that you will have a job. I respect Danny and his opinion, and that's what he wants to do. That's great. However, whenever I hear people talk about technology taking away jobs, I can't comprehend that. You know, what if Henry Ford said, hey, we cannot make the automobile, the horse and buggy industry would go broke? Where would you be today? We'd all be riding horses, right? So, come on. New industries, new technologies. Some jobs may go away, but new ones come along. And guess what? Your lives get easier, and the things that you buy get cheaper. So it improves everybody's standard of living. So everybody wins in the end. But okay, Danny, see you later. It's nice. Thanks for your contributions. And if you want to get back in the game, by all means, jump in. Update on Eric Bledsoe. Craig Witherspoon, the superintendent there at Birmingham City Schools, where Bledsoe went to school, will talk to the Alabama High School Athletic Association, basically just to follow up and see if there was any wrongdoing or if Bledsoe was eligible when he entered college. So he just wants to check up, make sure everything is good on their side in Alabama. The high school principal is ultimately the one that's responsible for a player's eligibility. So he wants to follow up and make sure everything is good on their part. Now, no fear from UK fans. This is the Alabama High School Athletic Association and the school superintendent looking into these issues. However, if they were to find something, now the NCAA's got calls, and I'm sure they'll get their nose in there. So we'll just have to pay attention to that. Next, football coach makes the news. The wrong kind of news. Matt McCutcheon, assistant offensive line coach for the Cats, was arrested in Prestonsburg this weekend. I think it was in Pikeville this weekend, the Hampton Inn in Pikeville. So the football staff was there in Prestonsburg at the Stonecrest Golf Course for an annual golf outing this weekend. And not sure what happened, but the coach there, Matt was arrested at the Hampton Inn, and yes, alcohol was involved. So it's not a DUI, but it seems like things may have gotten out of hand there in Pikeville. So, I know what can happen down at the Landmark Inn. And I know Hillbilly Days, it's not in session yet, so who knows what happened. Innocent until proven guilty. We're not talking about a DUI here. But this type of news is definitely not good on the university. And seeing how Joker Phillips is taking charge of the program early on, this is something I'm sure Joker's not going to tolerate, and he'll make the right decisions there and take care of that. Up next, Calipari to the NBA. Yeah, we're going to have to talk about it. Now, over the weekend, Tom, if I can say his name right, Tom Thibodeau, was hired to the Bulls. He's an assistant coach with the Boston Celtics and is given a lot of credit for the defense that the Celtics play. So all the hustle and the the rotations and the things that you see the Boston Celtics do, and their attitude towards defense, he is given the credit, and he is hired by the Bulls, and that is said to be a very good hire for the Chicago Bulls. So that throws all the Calipari is going to team up with LeBron and Derrick Rose in Chicago. Sayers out there, that's out of the question now. So now we're looking at Cleveland. And so now I've heard one report that says if LeBron wants Cal in Cleveland, they'll hire him. Now, Cal's got to say yes, but I'm sure he'll get an offer. Well, we know he's going to get an offer somewhere probably. Maybe he's already got an offer to some programs. But so he'll have to consider those, and we hope he stays at Kentucky. But another rumor that's out there is that the Cavaliers want Izzo. It's reported that they want Izzo, and it's Tom Izzo from Michigan State, and he's the front runner. So I'm kind of liking that. Let's get him out of Michigan State. Michigan State's always kind of been a thorn in our side. I don't know if you remember the Patrick Sparks taking us in overtime 3 and losing that game. Izzo's a great coach. But we'd rather keep Cal here in Kentucky and keep him out of the NBA. So what about that one? That also brings up a question that I'll leave for you fans. What coach would you rather have in the NBA if you were running an NBA team? Take your Kentucky fan hat off. Now, would you want Tom Izzo or would you want Calipari? Because now in the NBA, recruiting's not a problem, right? It's all about the money. You're just hiring people from a job. So if recruiting is not an essential function of your job, who do you want coaching your team, Izzo or Calipari? I think that's a good question. That could go either way. Myself, man, I don't know. I'll answer that one tomorrow because we're out of time today for the morning drive. Look for Eric Bledsoe on Twitter, by the way. Bledsoe's on Twitter. He's got everything blocked down right now, so you have to send requests to see his tweets. It's ebled24, EBLED24. And Lakers and Celtics Tuesday at 9 p.m. And call the Nation of Blue fan hotline. Give us your feedback, your comments on recent UK news. And it's 859-379-9219. Go Cats.